one-day tour model appeals to a lot of people. You can take in a bit of Canada that's off the beaten track, perhaps somewhere that's hard to get to, a little remote, and take in a world-class Canadian experience. The Grizzly Bear tour up near Prince Rupert is a good example of that. We bring in top-notch naturalists to narrate, to facilitate, and to explain and to answer questions on the day.
I've been hearing about the Khutzeymateen since the 80s and early 90s, and finally to come here and see it, it's all that I expected and more. This place is so rich with big mountains and good tidal surges, creating a biological oasis.
Khutzeymateen is a very pristine West Coast grizzly bear habitat, large, mature, uncut, old-growth forest, and we're in a narrow fjord. We get very close to the bears.
We are traveling to a rainforest. Prince Rupert is actually the rainiest city in Canada. But at the same time, we're going to see the wildlife, and the wildlife is out, rain or shine.
Throughout the trip, there's going to be lots of interpretation about what we're seeing, anything from birds to seals to whales and hunting strategies, till we come into the fjord. The whole trip up to the Khutzeymateen is about 2 hours.
I think the way Classic Canadian Tours has organized these trips is phenomenal. It's almost like being transported on a magic carpet to this environment that is so different, and yet it's a Canadian environment. Every Canadian should see this place.
We are seeing killer whales this morning. We saw seals, eagles, murrelets. There's a whole ecosystem, so it's very rich in that regard. It's a once-in-a-lifetime unique experience.
We need to celebrate these wildlife jewels that still exist today in our ever-crowded world, and to celebrate nature in this fashion, I think, is very important.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful.
Great sightings, great bears.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat, definitely. Well worth it.
And here we are in the early evening back in Calgary, and I think it's safe to say everybody had a good day.